Hello, everybody. Hi, friends. How's it going? Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is for you. Hello. Hello, Taylor. Hello, Robert. Hello, Allison. Hello, Goofy Goober. Hello, Veronica. Hello, Aim. Hello, Dolls. Hi, everybody. Hello, Lily. Hello, Jenny. Nugget is here. Hi, Eliana. Hello, Layla. Thank you. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Okay.
Just came down.
It's
From
good to
up there,
know.
somewhere above.
Mm-mm-mm. Oh, yes,
And I don't
okay.
think
That's
nobody
a
has the bone. It could be not exactly sure what we're serving. I don't think there's bone, but I'll find out. So it comes with mashed potato and cream spinach.
Okay.
Nice cream spinach, not too much cream. It's garlic cream. And the popover.
Okay. Cool. Good to know. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Thank you, Logan. Oh, well, Dolly, you can watch. No need to sub in order to watch. Hello from Philadelphia. Hello, Rebecca. Cassie. Casey. Hello. I'm scrolling up through the chat. I missed it. Said hi to Veronica. Thank you, Logan. Hello, Aim. How's everybody doing today? Hello, Renee. Hello, Marie and Abby. How's everybody doing? Hello, Liv. Hi, everybody. How you doing? What's going on? I just don't have any cards. Oh, you're good, Dolly. Well, usually you can. The only streams that I do sub only are the get. Well, I do the get ready with me's are sub only, but usually restaurant streams are for everyone. You just can't chat usually, although you can now. Thank you, Luke. We like Mr. Nugget today, huh? We got Nugget here. Hello, Lainey. We got Mr. Nugget. Can we see the earrings? Yes. You absolutely can see my earrings. They're like clouds that have these little hearts hanging from them. Hello, Blanchy. Hi, everyone. Hello, user not found. Hello, Brittany. TGIF Murky Murk. How's it going? Hello, Evelyn. Hi, Kathy. How are you, my friend? How's it going after surgery? It's going pretty well, actually. Where'd I get a microphone like that? Amazon. Yeah. What do I use in my hair for curls? Paul Mitchell Tea Tree Conditioner, leave-in conditioner. Hello, analytical. This is my natural hair. Yes, all I did today, I washed it this morning, and I put in leave-in conditioner, and that's it. I guess I did use a conditioner in the shower too. It was also Paul Mitchell Tea Tree. I'm finding it hard to come out to my family. What do you recommend I do, please? Well, first and foremost, hello, Nick. How you doing, my friend? Hello, Celery. If you're planning on coming out, first you need to decide if when you come out, you will be safe. Hello, Angie. Yes, it is my real hair. When you come out, if you're going to lose a roof over your head or, food on the table, then you need to wait. Thank you very much, Nick. I'm doing pretty good today. Yeah. If you're going to lose like the bare essentials to survive, or if that's going to be threatened, then you can't come out yet. Now, if you're relatively confident that when you come out to your parents, that won't happen, thank you so much, Josephine. Thank you. Then all you got to do is say, hey, mom, dad, I'm assuming mom and dad, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gay or I'm trans or whatever it is. And specifically, if you're coming out as a trans person, tell them your new pronouns and tell them your new name. And that's it. Is the pizza party today? We did the pizza party earlier this week. You like my shirt? Thank you. I don't know if you can read it yet. I'll eventually put Nugget down into his stroller. Hello, Natalie. I'm not going to get voice surgery, no. Hello, Murdoch. Hi, everybody. Thank you, Kirsten. Hi, everybody. You want my dog? I know he's the best in the world. He's my favorite. Thank you, Nick. It's very sweet of you. Hello, Shanice. Yeah, you hear that, Nugget? You look fab. Do I have to take estrogen? I want to take estrogen, so I do. David found a clue. Good. Hi, Ems. Hello, everybody. Thanks, everyone. You missed... Oh, I didn't have a morning stream. I took a slow morning. Thank you, Kirsten. Oh, I have lipstick on my teeth? Do I? Thank you. Let me pop out my mirror really quick. I'm the rudest person on earth. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, I really do have lipstick on my teeth, don't I? Thank you for letting me know. Thank you to whoever said that. I appreciate it. Yes, we have a nugget emoji. I'm doing pretty good, Indy. Thank you again, Nick. Did I say I have a daughter? No, I have a son, and his name is Nugget. He's right here. I know, Vamp Love, I know. Hello, Paige. Would I try out lashes? I don't know if I'd want lash extensions because they're expensive, and when I wear fake lashes, they feel really uncomfortable. Hello from Ireland. How do I feel about the hate I get? Not great, but also it's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but like I'm okay, you know. Do I have a boyfriend? No, I'm not interested in men at all. Can I dress up as Barbie for a stream? I don't know. I guess I could. Bangs look good on me. Thank you. Hello, Liz. How's it going, my friend? Hello from Belgium. So you like girls? Exactly. Thank you, Nick. But you are gay. I am. This is all true. I am gay. I like women. I'm a woman who likes women. That makes me gay. All right. I'm not seeing a lot of... Yes, a lesbian. Yes, that is correct. Am I happy with surgery results? So far, yeah. But there's a lot of swelling that still has yet to go down. Like my nose is still super swollen. My chin area is very swollen. My earrings are so pretty. Where'd I get them? Thank you, Sugar. Where did I get these? That is a great question. I don't remember. Etsy, maybe? Did I like girls before transitioning? Yes. I've always been interested in... I've never been interested in men. I look like Chapel Roan. Thank you. How old is my puppy? He's about 13. Yeah, we'll go sub only soon. Surgery went really well, it looks like. Feminine and kind. I hope you have a good day. Thank you, Melissa. All right. I think we're good. When did I start feeling dysphoria? From a young age. It just took me a while to kind of like identify what that was. Hello, Dollface. All right, we're gonna go sub only. Nugget's like, all right, if we're going sub only, I'm gonna lie down. All right, is Nugget actually blind? He's fully blind in this eye, his left eye, and mostly blind in his right eye. So he can see a little bit, but on walks, sometimes he'll misjudge something or run into something because he kind of like leads with his right eye. Oh, thank you, Nick. Skywalker says, do you feel as though women are more comfortable with you after your transition? I mean, in the way that women tend to be more comfortable around other women, sure. I don't think I was particularly imposing pre-transition, but I guess, yeah, sure. I definitely have been a part of conversations that I wouldn't have been a part of pre-transition. Thank you, Poppy. So we got Vamp Love in here. Who else do we got in here? The weather today is pretty good. It's a little chilly out still. It's a little chilly, but we're getting there. Yes, can I help you? Thank you so much. Ooh, lemon twist on there. That's fun. Thank you. What are we eating today? That's a great question. Do y'all want to read the menu? Yeah. Thank you, mods, for being awesome. Hello, Kristen. And by the way, if anyone wants to subscribe, we are going to do a subscribers-only dumpling stream at 900 subscribers. So we're on our way there. Thank you, Nick, for the hand hearts. That's very sweet. All right, Nugget, you want to read the menu? Shall we read the menu? I know, drink matches the fit. Hello, Savannah. How do you feel about the nastiness I got for the Miss Rachel video? So I'll say it again. Like, I stand by every video I've ever made. I'm particularly proud of that video. I think it's really important that we have simple, kid-friendly ways of explaining queerness. to our children. Now, that video was not intended to be like shown to children necessarily. The idea is to give adults language, right? Thank you, Carrie, for subscribing. Opa. Oh, that's good. It's not too sweet. Right? We want to empower parents to have that conversation with their kids, right? So the reason I chose Miss Rachel is because she's super recognizable, and she does her videos in a way that are like, you know, really easy to access. Now, Miss Rachel actually does videos for like 18 months and under. And that video I made is way more advanced than that. That's for like kindergarten through second grade level explanation. But yeah, it was that's why I used that. It was kind of like so I'm pulling out my degree here. We talk about semiotics, right? The idea that there are symbols and, you know, references, images in the stuff that you make that imply a certain idea without actually saying it, right? So my idea was use Miss Rachel to say subtextually, hey, parents, this is something that you can pass on to your kids, right? This is like the kind of language that you can use. That was my thinking behind it. So when people got upset at the Miss Rachel video, I wasn't surprised. I anticipated it. I knew it was going to happen. And I'm really happy with the video. Savannah says, I love the shirt. I just showed my daughter and she wants one. Now, can y'all read what's on the shirt? I don't think it's been visible yet. Y'all ready? I've gotten to the point where I feel hopeless trying to educate transphobes. I feel that. There are some transphobes I don't even talk to. There's transphobes who will never change their mind. And then there's some transphobes that do, or can have, there's a possibility. I try to ignore the ones that will never change. It's hard to sometimes tell. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Can y'all read what's on the shirt yet? I don't know if I've shown it. It's a pretty significant, it changes the shirt significantly when you read it. There's so much nastiness in the world, it's so hard to even get through to them. Yeah. Yes, it says alpha male. Enzo Mama got it. Hello, Michaela. How's it going? Hello, Vleety. Yeah, it says alpha male. Isn't that funny? Nuggets in the way, yeah. I work in a men's prison and it's so hard to educate them about queerness. I can only imagine. Yeah, I figured it would be time. I've been holding on to this shirt for a while, and I figured it was finally time. Unfortunately, I think sometimes you come across as condescending. Okay. Sure. There's only so much I can do about that. It's an interesting piece of feedback. Yeah. I'll think about it. Something I've heard before. I'm trying to think, like, the tone of my videos. When I make my videos, one of the things that I draw inspiration from, probably the thing I draw the most tonal inspiration from, is Good Eats, which is a weird thing to draw inspiration from given the kind of content I make, but like the tone of it. If you ever watch the old like 90s Good Eats, like early 2000s, you will see what I mean. It's a lot of like, hey dummy, let me tell you about this complicated stuff. It's not even like, hey dummy, it's like, hey, let me like dumb this down. Certainly the intent is not to be condescending, but it's good food for thought. Anyways, what drink do I have? This is a raspberry lemonade. Raspberry lemonade. I personally think you have grown and are more open to feedback. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to come off as condescending. Hey, Solstice. Now you are coming off very rude, and Kathy has every right to mute you now if she so chooses, because we don't address each other like that here. That's not how this works, okay? You're more than welcome to give me feedback like that, but you cannot be rude to my mods. Let me unmirror this stream so you can read it more easily. Thank you, Theo, for subscribing. Open, my friend. I think it comes from wanting to be heard and understood. Sure. Confused by the shirt. It's silly because, you know, I'm not a male. It's silly. Yeah. I've been holding on to this shirt for a long time. Okay, let's read the menu. Here we go. I love you, Lily. How do you deal with the bullies? I deal with a lot. I surround myself with wonderful people, good friends. If you're lucky enough to have a supportive family, lean on them. Therapy is great too. Yeah. Life is just too short to be angry all the time. Enjoy your life to the fullest. That's what I'm saying. Thank you, Euphoria. Or excuse me, Chelsea. I always read Euphoria first and then I see Chelsea. All right, y'all ready for this? Also, we got a gift. Thank you, Samantha. How are you doing? Condescending. If I were you, Lily, I'd be downright acidic at this point. Can't turn thy cheek for life. Also a fair point. Oh, thank you, just another phase. As much as I love you, I love Nugget more. Validy, understandable. Hello, Jay. I didn't mute, but whoever did clearly has my back. Yeah, no one talks back to my Kathy like that, or any of my mods. I'm open to feedback, but I also will not stand for nastiness towards really anyone in the stream. You seem much more humble. I appreciate that. You've completely changed my perspective. Well, thank you for saying that, Dollface. I appreciate it. And look, I'm on a journey too. Maybe 3 years from now, hopefully 3 years from now, I'll have learned even more. That's the hope. I literally thought of that song when you said, "You ready for this?" Right? Anytime I say that, I think of it. Your earring is tangled in your hair. Thank you. How does one become a mod? Oh, well, thank you, Big Celery. I think we're good for now. But basically, you just hang around for a while, and if any openings come up, then there we go. That's a good one. Those are big. I know, right? All right. Here we go. Sometimes the share names do make me chuckle. They do make me chuckle. I want to tell you something, but I don't want because they've been removed. Okay, yeah, no. This is safe space. You're good. Mods, you keep Dollface around, please. We'll remember the name Celery. I will. Don't worry. I will. All right. And let me know after you send the message just to make sure nothing got filtered. Oh, long day at work. Okay, cool. Underbaked, of course. So al dente celery? Kind of. Okay. We've got chickpea fries. They're okay. Potato leek soup is pretty good. They've got tempura clams, parsley oil, and pickled Fresno chilies. We've had it many times. It's quite good. There's a Caesar salad. There's winter chicory salad with pear, candied pecans, Vella dry jack, and honey farm vinaigrette. Could be good. Avocado toast with on bread with radish, and then you can also add smoked salmon. There's a tuna tartare. There's hand-picked Dungeness crab Louis, which I think is a salad. Crab Louis. It's like crab and mayo, right? Like a specific thing. I know chickpea fries. They're good. I'm not sure I'm in the mood for them. With pulped avocado, crisp romaine, cucumber, red onion, and our signature Louis dressing. It's also house-made chitara pasta, but that has sun-dried tomato. I'm not big into sun-dried tomato. They have a crispy fried chicken sandwich. They have a grilled Tombo tuna salad, which has changed recipe since we last had it, I've been told. There's a burger. There's beef brisket, but that comes with barbecue sauce, which I'm not huge into barbecue sauce. There's grilled Idaho trout. We've had it a bunch. It's quite... Oh, Dollface commented. I was blocked by you on Maine, but I created this account because I wanted to learn. Oh, okay. Well, hey, look. Thank you for trying again. It's a little awkward, but I appreciate you saying that, and I don't want to block... I mean, just you saying that is no reason to block you again. I mean, look, I think a lot of time my mods do a... I was talking to my mods the other day, and it kind of came up how modding for this stream is no ordinary mod job. It's a lot. There's a lot of modding to be done, especially when the floodgates are open. My mods have a bunch of reasons they might mute or block someone. Hello, monkey. And even though it feels very personal if you're on the other end of that block, it's really not, because it's a numbers game. Just trying to keep out the nastiness. And I'm not saying that you are the nastiness. In fact, I will very confidently say that a lot of times people get blocked that maybe didn't need to get blocked, but it's just part and parcel with keeping this space safe. Because sometimes my mods are, guessing by contextual clues, right? So anyways, what I'm saying, yeah, accidents happen. And to be clear, I 100% sign off on my mods and what they do. So I guess the point is, thank you for sticking around, Dollface. User 52 looks like, see if they can unblock it. I appreciate you sticking around. Yeah, safety is number one, exactly. And sometimes that means that like a couple of people here and there maybe get muted or blocked on accident. And it just happens. And hopefully those people, like if those people get mad and get nasty about it, then they'll get blocked for that. Anyways, all right. Hello, Brie baby. My day's going pretty well so far. Where did we leave off? The burger, the brisket, the trout. They have a grilled flat iron steak, which we haven't had in a long time. Well, Dollface, whatever it is, I'm glad you're here. Thank you, user 52. My mental health can be a roller coaster sometimes, and the mods are a seatbelt on that roller coaster. There's an asparagus salad that has egg, frisee, and caper herb vinaigrette. You hear that, Nug? You're handsome. This says you're handsome. There's a grilled pork paillard with snap peas, marble potatoes, hen of the woods mushrooms, salsa verde, and thyme jus sauce. I'm good, Lucy. How are you doing? They've got latkes. They've got sandwiches. None of those are of interest. And most importantly, hey, thank you for sticking around, Dollface, and giving it. You didn't have to come back, and here you are. I appreciate you bringing it up so we can hopefully bury the hatchet. Cheers. Dogs have no gender, but Nugget is a boy. As much as a dog can be a boy. Am I going over appetizer or remains? I've kind of mixed it all together, Peyton. Oh, also, we got a gift, and I completely forgot. Came in maybe 10 minutes ago. I hope oh, actually, I know this person's still watching. Get those Liz emotes ready. Liz sent $15. It's a lot of money. I was like, oh, no, not to worry. I know Liz is chilling. Liz says, Liz says, to continue to let the haters think I'm a dollar sign with a dollar, you know, the emoji that has like the face with like the money tongue and like the dollar eyes. She said that sent one of those, love you, Lily, with a red heart emoji and a panda emoji. And context-wise, sometimes, maybe even more often than not, when people gift and the trolls are able to identify what person in the chat was responsible for the gift, Liz, for example, they will often bombard that person with nasty DMs. And they're really, really good at like zooming in on exactly what they know is going to sting the most, what's going to hurt the most. And look, I'd be lying if I said some of the things that the trolls say don't sting a lot. I'm only human. And Liz got one of those yesterday. And it always stings when it happens. We talked about it, and I think we're good, but yeah, it stings. Anyways, Liz, you're my friend. I appreciate you. I love you. Cheers to you. And I am excited to see you soon. Liz is visiting SF very soon, and we're going to hang out. It's going to be lovely. Cheers. One of the few people I will have met in person due to streaming. Thanks to streaming, maybe. Thank you. Has the numbness gone down? It actually has been going down, noticeably so. Like the lip, maybe like a month ago, 2 weeks after surgery, now it's 6 weeks, it was completely numb. And now it's like maybe like 25% numb. Getting there. The forehead's still pretty numb. I would love to go to England, see Kathy, see Celery, maybe even do a meetup because I know we have a lot of UK people. Decaf, sure. Or just how about peppermint tea? I agree, Samantha. I agree. One last thing I want to say, okay? They have prime rib on Fridays, okay? Oh, yeah. It is a good joke, Liz. We've got 2 different prime rib dishes here, okay? They have a prime rib French dip. Come to Bath. I have been to Bath. It's lovely. You can't do steak. It comes with French fries, au jus, which is a dipping sauce, and horseradish cream. That sounds good. And then they also have a spit roasted prime rib. I'm assuming the spit roasted prime rib is the same prime rib that's on the sandwich. And then you can do 10 or 14 ounces, includes cream spinach, mashed potatoes, au jus, horseradish cream, and a popover. When did I go to Bath? I think in middle school. I think we went to a castle there in Bath. There was like a tour. It was fun. I remember I went to Lush there. It was the first time I thought I found a Lush. I'm a ribeye girl. I feel that. I just realized we're not mirrored. I know. I unmirrored it because of the shirt. It's strange, right? I think the prime rib French dip sounds good because not only does it come with fries, it also, I don't know, it seems like a more manageable portion. And we can ask for it to be like leaner cuts of the prime rib. You down? Y'all down for that the French dip sandwich? Yeah. We're talking about Bath in the UK, yes. I have been. Okay, we'll do that one. Yeah, sounds good. All right. For an appetizer, we got another gift just now. I'll read it very soon. Thank you. Soup could be good. Asparagus salad could be good. Thank you, Analytical, for the bubbles. Cheers. Opa. Potato leek. We could do the potato leek soup. What do y'all think? Oh, yeah. We love Josephine. Soup? I'm leaning soup, but thank you for the chicken, Cece. Thank you, my friend. Welcome. I work in the most beautiful chocolate shop in Bath. They film first dates. Ooh. They film first dates? Is it because it's like what does that mean? Oh, well, we'll do the French dip for a main. But for an appetizer, I don't know. We already have French fries in the main. Yeah, I guess we do the soup. Yeah, we'll do the soup to start. Either that or the chicory salad. But I think soup would be good. First Dates is a TV show. Okay. Yeah, I think that's either that or the asparagus salad. Asparagus salad, chicory salad, or soup. I've had the soup a million times. That's the only thing. Haven't had the chicory salad. Haven't had the asparagus salad. Let's choose between those. Chicory salad, which is pear, candied pecans, Vella dry jack, that's cheese, and honey vinaigrette. Or the asparagus salad, which has an egg mimosa, which just means like grated eggs, frise, and vinaigrette. Could you do the salad and then a small side of the soup? They don't do small. The soup is one size and it's $18. That's just an appetizer in San Francisco. I got a couple for asparagus. I'll tell you what. I can ask our server and see what she thinks because I've not had either. I'm seeing more for asparagus. I think asparagus will be good. It'll be lighter because the French dip is going to be. You like the grated egg? Okay. It'll be light because the French dip's going to be a little heavier. Okay. Cool. Very good. It's really chill here today. It's good because a lot of people probably work from home on Fridays, so it's not terribly busy here. Isn't that right, Mr. Nugget? It's a good day to come. Anyways. You can see I kissed him when I was wearing lipstick the other day right there. Still on his face. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have pointed it out. It's embarrassing for you. I'm sorry. Nugget didn't want me to say that. What time is it for me over there? It is 12:05. Looks like I got a tan going on. Thank you. We got another gift. This time, it's from Christy. Thank you, Christy. Christy sent $10. Appreciate it, friend. Their message was a gas tank emoji and a dual heart emoji, much like, oops, sorry, Nugget, the dual heart emoji inspired tattoo on my wrist, which is a trans flag and a lesbian flag. But Christy sent that in pink. Thank you, Christy. Appreciate it. Can we get some gas tank emojis in the chat for Christy? Thank you. Very sweet of you. He said, Mom, you're embarrassing me. I know. What cuisine were you eating today since... Can you say that again, Pate? I'm not sure what you mean. Yeah, they're the gas tanks for Christy. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for putting gas in the tank and keeping this stream afloat. Cheers. Also, thank you, Tams, for subscribing. Opa, and welcome. So, I have a question for y'all. On Wednesday, we did a Twitch stream. It's 12:05. Oh, you're in Oregon. Cool. Do I have any other tattoos? Nope. I'd like other tattoos. What cuisine am I eating today? Oh, what is the cuisine today since I ate Italian yesterday? I guess I'd call it like American food. Yeah, American food. Okay, so on Wednesday, I streamed on Twitch. I'm going to try to throw some Wednesday streams in there. I decided last night that I might not say every Wednesday, but my goal is to stream Twitch on Wednesdays more often than not. Anyways, we did a horizontal camera. And one thing I learned is that when you do horizontal camera, you have to move the tripod way back so it can see more, because vertical gets everything, but horizontal you have to move it back. So it was hard for me to see the screen. And I thought, maybe even someone brought up it wasn't my idea. Someone brought it up and said, like, what if you had a tablet, like an iPad? And I said, oh my God, that's a good idea, because then I could read the comments on a tablet in front of me and have the camera further away. And last night, I thought, well, let's put Twitch aside, think about TikTok. Right now I'm using the front-facing camera, which is a good camera, but it's a much better camera on the other side of the phone. The one where you point it, where you can take pictures of things in the wild. It's a much better camera. So I wonder, what if we started using that camera for TikTok streams? Okay. That would mean that I wouldn't be able to see the screen because the camera would be flipped. So I would need a tablet. My question to you is, number one, I guess first and foremost, let's say I did this and I had a tablet in my hand all the time. We'll pretend that this is about the size of a tablet. Let's say I have this on camera all the time. And I'm like, instead of looking up at you, I'm looking maybe down at the tablet. Does that change things for you? Thank you, Key, for subscribing. Opa, my friend, thank you. Do you feel like it would be less personal if I was looking down at the tablet instead of up? Because I'm still not, this is me making eye contact with the camera. Okay, this is me reading the chat. There's a difference, right? Eye contact, chat. Eye contact, chat. And this is what it would look like if I was reading the tablet. My eyes would be down here. I'd still be talking to you and reading your comments, but I wouldn't be looking at the chat. Put it next to the camera, be less personal, and it would bother you. I do personally, because I feel like we're on FaceTime. Okay, I like you looking at us. I don't think it would change much, since you'd read the question and then look at the camera. That's true. But while I'm reading it would be like reading the question here and then answering it here. Maybe I have the iPad right below the camera facing you. Yeah. Maybe prop up the tablet next to the phone. So if it was like this, I'm like looking elsewhere. What do you think about this? This is like right next to the camera. Like right next to the camera. I learned about you on a nasty video and clicked on your profile, and you're so nice. Thank you, Tams. That's sweet of you. Welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Actually, I suppose it may not be any different than that's true, but also like I only look at my watch every once in a while. This would be like reading comments constantly. No one got an iPad for me, but I'd get it myself. It's okay. If it would make the stream better, I'll get it. If this is like as close as it could be, my eyes would be right in this direction. What do we think about that? And then I'd look back, like if I was looking this way. Perfect as it is. Okay. All right. Well, it was worth a try. I feel like you feel like it's faith. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. It is a very personal stream when I'm like looking at y'all. You know, hello Paris. I like the way I have this hat. Okay. All right, good to know. I feel like the iPad Mini would be a bit big, or the iPad. Yeah, I would probably get the Mini. That's what I'm looking at. Would I consider shopping? You mean like selling things, Rox? Samantha's happy with how it is. Okay. Feels like FaceTime, and that's lovely. Okay, this is really helpful feedback. So I won't get a tablet then. Maybe it wouldn't be bad if you did that. I think the streams are good this way too. Is there a story behind your shirt? No, I just saw it online and thought it was silly and got it because not a male. It's like there's several levels of irony going on that I think are fun. Going out and shopping. Oh yeah, I'm open to it. I think that we should try it once and see how it goes. The thing is, I mean, I guess I can return a tablet, but it's a lot of money. And like if it breaks or something, that's me maybe. Nope, you didn't miss anything. Thank you, Lily. Can always utilize the tablet for other things. Yeah. What other things though? You like FaceTime? Yes. Is it sarcasm? Sarcasm. Irony is the opposite of what is expected. Like it's so like you would think that the kind of shirt I would wear wouldn't say male on it. I think that makes it. Are you pointing out, Aim, that I said irony but meant sarcasm when I'm editing my content? Yeah, I have a computer for that. I have a computer that I do my content editing on, so that's taken care of. And when I'm on the go, I mean, I just use my phone. Maybe give it a try if you have like a laptop when you do. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, you know what? Ania, you are really smart. You just gave an idea that I never would have thought of myself, which is let's try it with my laptop in my apartment where I can read the comments off my laptop and use the better camera that way. Duh. And then y'all can tell me if it feels different. And I don't have to buy a tablet and worry about like it being, no, I'm serious. It's a freaking awesome idea. All right, there we have it. Cool. And if we like it that way, I'm curious if like the image is that much better, and you know if it feels less personal. Because I mean, I'm still going to be talking to you the same way, but like the eye contact I think is important. Also, is it different when I look eye contact versus look at the chat? Like this is me looking directly at you. This is me looking at the chat. Kimberly said they got an iPad and they don't use it. I'm just saying the shirt is sarcastic. Oh, okay. I got you. iPad is never a mistake. Yeah, but it's also not cheap. And I don't have any other place that I need it. Maybe I could just like use it while I'm on the couch, but I have my phone. So, and my phone is big. It's the Pro Max. The shirt is, yeah, definitely. Yeah, this is a shirt for the haters. It's just for them. I have 2 iPads and don't use them. Which ones? I'm in the market for a used iPad. Depends on which ones they are. They gotta be one of the more recent ones. I have 15 minutes left on my lunch. I gotta know what you're gonna eat. Oh, we haven't ordered yet, but I can tell you what I'm gonna eat because we've already decided. We're gonna start with one of 2 different salads, either a chicory salad or an asparagus. Oh no, we're gonna do the asparagus salad. We decided. Then a prime rib French dip with an au jus, fries, and horseradish cream. We haven't ordered it yet, but this is what we are going to order once Josephine comes back. And then we're going to do dessert. I don't know what that dessert's going to be. Use your iPad every day. maybe I would. I don't know. I don't know. But also, whatever it is, I'm going to get the more. I'd want the one that has cellular service on it, so that if I did want to use it for streams, I could. Because otherwise, I'd be dependent on Wi-Fi, which is it's more expensive for the cellular one. Just depends on the person. I love my iPad. Yeah, I'm sure I would find something for it, but I'm also not flush with cash. So I think a great first step is to do it with my laptop on a Get Ready With Me stream. Your iPad and laptop are hardly touched. Interesting. What am I drinking? This is a raspberry lemonade slushy. Use your iPad for coloring. Interesting. So you use the Apple Pencil? Oh, I now have a 5G hotspot from my phone. I could, but I don't want to mess with the phone's bandwidth because it needs to be fully committed to streaming on TikTok because it's very fragile. You need really good service to stream on. I mean, I live in San Francisco, which is the tech hub of the United States, or one of them, the main one. And even still, service is pretty spotty sometimes. So I wouldn't want to draw from its service. I would want it to have its own dedicated thing. I just know that's setting myself up for not good things. But I love this kind of thing. Y'all know me. I'm always experimenting with new ideas. I always want to make the stream better because I love the stream. It was a knockoff Amazon pencil, $25. Huh. Good to know. I'm not a physical artist. And by that I mean I cannot draw. I don't really get much pleasure from drawing or making physical art. My creativity exists elsewhere. And that is A-okay with me. Knockoff pencil. Interesting. Okay. Good to know. That's good. Although, there's another argument. Maybe this is... My laptop's getting old. Maybe I need a new laptop instead, or I could get an iPad instead of a laptop. They have the MacBook Pro, iPad Pro. I don't know. Whatever. I can't draw, but I can color real good. Hey, that's what matters. If you like it, hair in my eye. If you like it, then you like it. I don't. It doesn't do much for me. At one point I had a coloring book that I did on a plane one time, and it was okay. But you okay, Nugget? What happened? You sense danger. Intruder alert. Nugget sensed something. What is it? Thank you, Sad Bunny. Hello. Let's see if I can get our server over here. Josephine, what you looking for, buddy? Nugget remembers he exists. I didn't watch The Circle last night, but I'm probably going to end up watching it this weekend. I have a pretty chill weekend ahead, which is good because I need it. Yeah. I have some things planned, but I can tell you about it after the fact. I'm going to meet up with a friend. I can tell you about it. I'm going to meet up with a friend on Sunday. You love The Circle? Okay. I've been told to start at season 1. But I'm going with a friend on Sunday to brunch. I actually haven't picked a restaurant yet, but she's good at picking restaurants. And then we're going shopping, which is very exciting because I love shopping. Even if we don't buy anything. There's a shoe shop in particular that might have a shoe that fits me. Started White Lotus. Okay, I hear good things about it, but if I'm being honest, it doesn't seem like my vibe. But I am pumped to go and see if they have shoes that fit me because I never ever find shoes that fit me, at least in stores. Online, sure, and Doc Martens shoes that are for everyone. Sometimes I can find stuff that's androgynous. Doc Martens boots are a great version of that. But Yellow Jackets, I've heard good things about Yellow Jackets too. Heard good things. I'm ready whenever. Hey, Josephine? We're ready. Thank you.
Anyway, what's the options today? Which one are you going to choose?
So I'm thinking the asparagus salad, unless you think the chicory would be better.
I'm ready for asparagus. I love the chicory. Didn't you try it before?
Maybe I did.
Wonderful. I love the but asparagus makes you feel like you're in spring.
Okay,
And it's very pretty also.
we'll do
Cheese
asparagus.
eggs on the top, little caper. It really tastes like spring.
Perfect. Then we'll do the French dip, please.
Which is slowed in price. It's even better than it was when I announced it.
It looks really good. And is it possible to get like leaner cuts, or is it all just in the same?
I'll ask for it.
Okay, thank you. And yeah, I'm sure I'll order a dessert. Are there any new desserts?
That's next time, I think. Maybe something left from last night's banquet, I'll ask him. Do you like chocolate mayonnaise with the creme?
Okay.
Do you like the lemonade?
Oh, it's wonderful.
Should I bring you a tea on the side?
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you. I haven't seen Mary Jane's by Vans. I did just get a pair of Mary Jane's from Pleasers, and they're size 14, which is wild. I'm still breaking them in. My feet are not happy with me right now. What restaurant am I at? Oh, I love looking at menus. I feel that H2O girl. I tend not to say the name just because it's easier for everyone if it's not floating around too much. You know about Breer clogs? Made in San Francisco? I've never heard of them. I wear Crocs every day, though. I'm open to it. Keds, I used to own Keds. Yeah, they gave out on me eventually. The white dainty sleds. Never heard of sleds. You look beautiful today. Thank you, No Name. And we just got a gift that came through. Thank you, Val. By the way, I was looking at pictures of myself, just like going through, because I was posting a few things this morning and like kind of sorting through like what I wanted to post. And there really is a big difference between how I look now, hello Kaylee, and how I looked 6 weeks ago. Yeah, I know, kids. I got you, Cynthia. Like it's not like, oh, I look like a different person, but I still look like me. But there is a difference, especially in like this area. I've like seen pictures. I've come across pictures of myself pre FFS, and I already see like, oh wow, I'm so happy that I don't look like that anymore. You know? Yeah, of course, Val. Ask away. Anyone's welcome to ask questions. Thank you, Jimmy. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's something that I'm, as the swelling goes down, I see it more and more, and you start to like, especially when you're a content creator and you see the image of yourself a lot. As I've been seeing more and more images of my current face and then look at older stuff, it's like, oh yeah, wow, difference. Thank you, Kaylee. People that take time to comment if you do or don't look different need to get a life. I agree. Thank you, Veronica. Thank you, JFA. The photo on your Twitch doesn't even look like you anymore in the best way. Thank you. Yeah, it's crazy. It's different. What gender am I attracted to? Femmes. So you could say femininity, women. Easiest to say women, but like feminine women or femme. So you could be non-binary and feminine, and I might be interested. Thank you, Frankie, for subscribing. Cheers. Okay. Well, yeah, women is an easy answer there. So much of a change, especially from when you first started transitioning. Your face is so soft now. Thank you. Yeah, and it's only getting softer. Even just like 3 weeks ago, you can see a picture of me. I look pretty different. The swelling really, like I was downloading my old streams from like late. When did I first stream? It was like late February. I streamed for the first time post-surgery, and I look different. I really do. I was like, oh my, poofy. So, anyways, we got a gift. Let's read it. It is from... Oh, this is sweet. I want to make sure I can say this person's name. Do you want to lie down, Mr. Nook? Here, why don't you lie down? Oh, nope. He's like, I'll do it on my own terms. Okay. This is someone whose name starts with an M. I believe they are subscribed. So let me know if you want me to say your name. Lily, I keep missing you. I'm used to East Coast, but now you're in Pacific. Oh, I'm sorry, Kylan. Are you there permanently? Or are you just visiting? Was I scared to transition? Nervous, sure. It takes a lot of bravery to transition. But I was also very excited. So I think that kind of trumped it. Aw, that's very sweet of you. Let me put you back there, Nugget. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I got an amuse bush. Okay, this gift is from Mary Beth. And Mary Beth, I apologize if you get any nasty messages. I mean, I was a little scared, but like, not so much that I didn't do it. Today's a sad day. Oh no, Enzo, Mama. Sorry you're having a tough day. What's my drink? This is a raspberry lemonade. Oh, you're good, Brashley. Hello. You're visiting. You're on so much earlier than I'm used to at home. That makes sense. Mary Beth sent $20. Dang, thank you, Mary Beth. Said just a little something. And then they sent a peace sign emoji and a heart emoji. And I believe that translates to peace and love. Thank you very much, Mary Beth. Sweet. Can I ask you, Mary Beth, how long you have been watching? I think it's time for this jacket again. I'm a little chilly. It's in the 50s today. Not worried at all. I ignore haters. I appreciate your content and willingness to educate the world. Thank you, Mary Beth. You know, I appreciate you saying that. Every time someone says something nice like that, it really does. I don't know. It feels good because there's a lot of people that say the opposite. Lindsay Lohan from Freaky Friday. What about Lindsay Lohan from Freaky Friday? But yeah, can I ask Mary Beth, how long have you been watching? Because it's not that I've seen your name a little bit here and there, but if I'm not mistaken, unless you had like a different display name. Yeah. Liz says, to me, you look like, the 90s teen chick in every early 2000s movie that's like a rock star. Wow. That is very kind of you. Oh, like Lindsay Lohan and Freaky Friday. I'll take it. I'm trying to think of other examples. I will say that my primary style inspiration, even though I don't always dress like her, but anytime someone asks me, where'd you get your style from? The pink Power Ranger from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Kimberly. And if you want to Google her, you'll see exactly what I mean. Lots of denim, lots of pink. Like, I don't know if she, like the puffy jacket, she wouldn't wear, but she would definitely wear like a regular denim jacket. But yeah, very cool girl. I've been watching for maybe a little over a month and recently subscribed. Okay, got it. That makes sense with like my mental timeline of seeing your name. Well, thank you for the gift. I appreciate it. Thank you for keeping the stream going. For anyone who's new, these gifts are the lifeblood of the stream. I stream hopefully 4 to 5 times a week. I love doing it. And it only happens because of viewers like you. It's the PBS. Y'all know. Remember that when you were like 5 years old and watching? It was like, PBS is brought to you by viewers like you. And you're 5 years old being like, I did this. Anyways, thank you, Mary Beth. Appreciate it. Glad you're here. Lily, in the next Get Ready With Me, can you do an updo? I was actually thinking about it this morning, so it's definitely possible. Thank you, Josephine. Yeah, go for it.
I think the one you like is Splenda, isn't it?
Yeah, post-surgery, I'll definitely take it. I've been doing less sugar, or less Splenda even, just kind of like...
We just got it by, we didn't have any for a long time. We just had the other yellow. Do you want another kind of sugar?
Oh, no, I'm good. Okay. I appreciate it, though.
So how much you put?
Actually, do you have honey? Thank you. What do I have there? How my cough is doing? I think it's getting better. I haven't needed a cough. I mean, I feel the tickle, but day after day, it's slowly but surely getting better. This is an amuse-bouche, which is French for a tiny little bite. Bouche in French is mouth. Amuse, so like it's like amuses your mouth. It like wets your palate, and they're very nice. They usually bring one of these out while we're here, though I don't want to take it for granted. Thank you, Kara, for subscribing. Anyways, fried potato on the bottom, or olecka, avocado, and caviar. Kimberly in the white crop top and the pink shorts. Okay, Liz, I know exactly what picture you're talking about. I believe that's a photo from the set of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie, when they're on the distant planet going to get their powers back. How much is it? Well, this they brought out for free because we're a frequent customer. Although I think you can get something like it but this is like a little chef-made thing. Oh, that caviar is good. That caviar is good. Wow. Wow. That's really good. Wow. Anyways, oh, it's like a French fry. It's like French fry, more like a hash brown. Never had caviar. Is it fishy? It is. It is fish eggs, but it's also very flavorful. It's so if you can imagine the crunch and the fat and the heat from the fried potato. We're getting pretty close to the dumpling stream. It's true. Avocado, it's cold, it's fatty, it's creamy. And then on top, it's like a little flavor intensifier on top. A little bit of fishiness, a little bit of like, or a lot of saltiness. Kind of brings it all together. It's a very decadent bite. Yeah. It's a good thing if you're only going to have one bite of it. Yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, that picture that you're talking about, Liz, thank you very much. Like, describe the caviar flavor. I mean, briny, salty, and fishy. Yeah. Mushy texturally. It's not really, they're not eggs in this. They don't really pop in your mouth like you might expect. Maybe some caviar does, but they're mostly just like, kind of almost like a paste, kind of like a gelatinous paste. But it's less about the texture and more about like the flavor that it brings to other things. Although I guess a lot of people are caviar snobs. There's a caviar bar not too far from here. Thank you very much. Thank you, Josephine. Oh, wow. Here's the asparagus. Thank you. Okay. It's pretty. Thank you. If you follow Danielle on here, she has a company and tells people the best to get for non-fishy. I'm assuming that's part 1 of 2. Okay, here we go. So this is an asparagus salad. Okay, so you've got asparagus. It looks like it's been grilled. Got some nice char on it. Some frisee on the bottom. Frisee is just like a leafy green on the bottom. And an egg mimosa, which I'm learning has nothing to do with a mimosa, the drink, and everything to do with it just being grated. As far as I know, an egg mimosa is grated egg, which is a weird way of saying it. Marky's caviar, and that's where I get mine for non-fishy caviar. Sure, yeah, and like the caviar I had on that was, you know, probably like medium caviar. Well, I can't imagine it was that expensive, but plenty of caviar is not so fishy. Yeah, it's more briny. Like caviar, I think the reason there's such a great snobbery around it, and I don't mean that in a bad way, just like wine or chocolate or, you know, artisan goods like that, there's people out there who can distinguish the differences between every caviar and like can talk about it. I don't know if I'm one of those people though. Okay, shall we? Oh, I want to attack this. Let's get a little bit of this, a little bit of the egg, a little bit of the frisee. Okay. That's a spring salad, y'all. Hello, Tiny Mustard. Mustard! I should start doing that anytime you come in. Mustard! All right. Nugget wants a little bit. Want a little bit, buddy? Come here. See if I can get the camera to pan over you a little bit. Like this. See it? There we go. Can someone Google really quick if asparagus is okay for dogs? I think it is. But ooh.
Are you enjoying it?
Am I? Oh yeah, it's actually really nice. Very fresh. Thank you. Appreciate you getting that for me. Thank you so much. I'm in the political space, and a lot of people do that. I love it. Nice. It's fun. It's fun. Okay, it's okay. It's okay for Nugget. Here we go. Nugget, you want some asparagus? Yeah? Here. He's blind, so he has a tough time finding it sometimes. Here you go. You like? You like asparagus? He said, I'm getting that it's not his favorite. Raw can cause digestive issues. Okay. Do you like that? I'm not getting major home run vibes. Say, remember the filet mignon? Can I have more of that? He says. Oh, I just ate my hair. There we go. Not in excess. Yeah. Okay. Everything in moderation, right? Thank you for Googling. I appreciate it. You're with Nugget. Nugget would love the egg mimosa. Yeah, I'll try it. Give him a little egg mimosa. Which, again, I believe is just grated eggs. Can someone Google that too? I'm pretty sure. Because we had an egg mimosa at a French place last week or earlier this week. Here you go. You like egg mimosa? He said, ooh. Didn't get it all. A little on your paw. He liked that better. He liked that better. What kind of restaurant is this? I would call it an American restaurant. Also, I think we got a gift. Yes, we did. Aw. Okay, this person's name starts with an A. Would you like me to say? You wrote your name in here, so I just want to triple check. It's the French version of deviled eggs. Is there mayo in it? Eggs are definitely good for dogs. Stinky Puff, he's always stinky. I can say, okay, thank you. It's the French. Okay. This one is from Aaliyah. Hello, Aaliyah. And I'm assuming that Aaliyah, yep, from the UK, because when the conversion happens, the numbers get all weird. Aaliyah sent roughly $13 to Aaliyah and said, thanks for being my comfort stream in a safe space for queer people, from Aaliyah, with a hand heart emoji. Thank you, Aaliyah. It's very sweet of you. I really am honored to be your safe space. Although it goes both ways. Y'all are my safe space, even though it does take a lot to talk to a camera, to you, of course, but to get to a place, prep to get there, it takes a lot. It's a lot of emotional energy. That being said, I don't feel the drain of emotional energy until the stream is over. While I'm in the stream, it's just us. I'm not thinking about everything else. So y'all are my safe space too. And I'm happy that I can be your safe space as well. One of the reasons I really like sub-only comments. Really nice. And I think I do want to keep the floodgates open here and there, because I really do think that it's important to answer people's questions. That being said, it's really nice to just have our safe space. So anyways, thank you, Aaliyah. Appreciate you all the way from the UK. We got a whole UK contingent. Would it be, Aaliyah, you can tell me if I'm off on this one, okay? Would it be fun to have like a special name for our UK contingency? Like our UK lovelies? I don't know what it would be. Maybe like a fun, pithy or punny thing. Like the UK lovelies. It's like a special subsect. It does have mayo. It's not good in large quantity because of the calories. Got it. Thank you, Tiny. No different from other jobs. When I get off, I'm spent. Totally. Totally. I'm lucky to have this job. Yeah. So down for that. Okay. Anyone have any suggestions? Aaliyah, if you have any I don't know. I feel like maybe like an alliterative thing. London lovelies or the Lundleys? No, not quite. Lovely, lovelies, Maybe you just always say it in a British accent, like, "Oi, governor, it's the lovelies." Something like that. We don't have to decide on it yet, but we have enough people from the UK here. Can everyone who's here, who's in the UK, and or Ireland's not in the UK, right? Is it Scotland that I'm thinking of? Which one is not in the UK? I forget. I apologize. Is that what you sound like? No, probably not. United Lovelies. Rachel, I like it. How many United Kingdom Lovelies do we have right now? In the chat. I know Kathy, Aaliyah, several others at least. Megan, Samantha, Celery, that's 5. Carrie, 6. MZ, hello. Thank you for subscribing. Okay. The states are also united. Are they though? Are they? Mamato, or Mama to 5 bears. Got it. Not Mamato. Midwest. Kimberly, I'm asking how many subscribed folks are from the United Kingdom. Kingdom Lovelies could work. Yeah, exactly, Miss Percy. Angie says United Queendom. Not bad. Not bad. Same. Or not same tiny, but I feel that. Any Canadians? I think there's some Canadians in here. It's got to be. Anyways, one of the reasons that I'm always so happy to see my UK people is because the stream is consumed in an entirely different context for UK people. Because right now it's what, 12:41, which means it is 8:41 in the UK. Okay, whenever UK people watch the stream, it means that it's time to go to sleep. Britinos, I like where your head is at, Snacks. Royal Lovelies, I like that, Sarah. Royal Lovelies, I like. That might be my favorite. Britinos, I like. Peyton's Canadian, Steffi's Canadian. Thank you, MZ. Very sweet. Glad you're here. Oh, it's only 7? Okay, I must have done the math wrong. I thought it was 8 hours ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 7 hours ahead? Okay. Scorpions, interesting. I guess I'm just always so, because when at like 7 or 8 p.m. Scottinos, I'm ready to go to bed, right? Like whatever I listen to at 8 p.m. is the thing that I listen to wind down. It is my most comfy of comfy podcasts or TV shows, whatever it is. Like I'm like in cocoon mode most nights at 8 p.m. So it just makes me happy to know that there's so many UK people here, because that means that those people, it really is like maybe they're listening in bed or like on the couch in their PJs, and that just makes me happy. So anyways, we get called Brits with the Tino on the end, like yours. Brittino? Is that what you mean, Snacks? Yeah, Brittino. We like Brittinos. Or Royal Lovelies. I like that too. When you have these lunch streams, I'm having my dinner. That's so great. I love that. Snacks is in bed. Cool. What does my shirt say? Alabama. Watching while cooking dinner in your PJs. That's fun. That's great. I love that. And I'm not saying that like, you can't be watching from your PJs on your couch in bed in the US right now. But, Drinking a cuppa. A cuppa. Lily's looking at 4 screens. Nice. Get Nugget a little bit more egg. Here you go, buddy. If there is mayo in here, it's not much. It's really not much mayo. I've listened to you every night for 2 years, and I mean every night. Wow. Selena, that is incredible. That is incredible. And I'm honored. Go to sleep. You're so sweet. Do you watch now you watch the lives, but do you do the YouTube ones? If I'm not streaming at that time? It's dedication. I respect it. I also, oh, thank you, Alexis. I go to sleep to podcasts without fail. YouTube for sure. Gotcha. And there's only so many podcasts that I can fall asleep to. Some of my podcasts are daytime podcasts. It's a special type of podcast that gets put into the category of fall asleep to. So I appreciate it. It's a very high compliment. Bedtime besties. Ooh, I like that. Yes. Bedtime besties. I love. Oh, so sweet. Well, if you ever see me in public, please say hello. And please remind me of this. Not that I would forget, but be like, oh, I'm Selena in the chat. And I'll be like, hi. And I fall asleep to podcasts. Dumb gay politics. I've not heard of that, but hey, whatever it takes to fall asleep. A podcast. Okay, Lee, can I ask you, what type of podcast do you like? Because I feel like podcasts are so varied. There's so many different kinds, and I've not met so many people that have similar podcast interests to me. I listen to like comedy and movie podcasts. Mr. Nug is interested. Let's give him a little bit more Spurgus. Fall asleep to crime podcast. I don't think you should be concerned. I think you're just fine. You're not alone. I don't listen to crime podcasts, but I know plenty of very well-adjusted people who do. Marissa, yeah, podcasts are great. Crime podcasts, okay. Gotcha. Wine and crime. Yeah, I've just never been into it. I was dating someone pre-transition who really loved true crime podcasts, and one time we were in the car and she put one on, and I had to turn it off. I couldn't listen. Conspiracy theory podcast. Okay. Interesting. Well, if you're ever interested in not crime podcasts, like storytelling, okay. One of my favorites is called Blank Check. It's these two guys, and they go through different movies and like dig into like how they were made and, you know, the stories of the people that made them. And it's funny and it's just very comfy, and the episodes are really long. There's a huge back catalog. So anytime they come up, always the first thing I'll listen to. I also really like The Big Picture, which also talks about movies, more current movies though. In terms of like comedy, improv stuff, My Brother and Me is really good. Nugget does want more. We'll give him more, don't worry. The Neighborhood Listen is hilarious. I saw it live at Sketchfest this past January. It was so funny. It's like these people who pretend they're in a neighborhood and they just like make up all the stuff about the neighborhood, and it's like gut-bustingly funny. And if I could look at my podcast app, I'd have a million more to recommend, but those are the first four that come to mind. Spurgus? There you go. I listen to movie podcasts like Characters, Comedy, and True Crime. Okay, so maybe some of my recommendations would work for you. Did you listen to them at night? They could also be lullabies. Wow. 3 Baby? Well done. Okay, you wrote them down. Great. If any of them work for you, let me know. I got more. Thank you. I bet Nugget can smell the prime rib coming. You can sense it. Sense that there's something even better on its way. Hello, Keely. How's it going? Have a little more Spurgus? There you go. I want to be a bedtime bestie. I listen to her fall asleep at night. You know, I used to do a podcast, but I don't think they're available anymore. Someone might have saved them, but it was just money every month that I didn't want to pay. Keep them up. Glad to hear that, Keely. Hello, Nicole. Some of them are on YouTube. There are some of the earlier ones that aren't on YouTube anymore. That were just audio. From like quite a bit of them. And since I stopped paying the monthly to keep it up on this site, I don't know if I have the files anymore, but yeah. Do they watch any ASMR? You have to put it on to sleep. Interesting. I am very, ASMR works for me. Like when I listen to an ASMR video, especially ones with female voice, they work for me. Makeup repair, okay. But it doesn't hold my attention in the way that a podcast does to go to sleep. You could always do podcasts like YouTube videos. I mean, like record a podcast, but have a video of me with it. Green noise, interesting. Thank you, Kimmy. Hello, welcome. Only got 2: Blank Check and it's Blank Check and The Neighborhood Listen is the name of the second one. Also, My Brother and Me, and what was the other one? The Big Picture. You just saw Nugget? Let me show you him again. My 12-year-old listens to ASMR every night. That's cute. Yeah, I'll definitely try it. I haven't listened to ASMR in a long time, so I'm down to give it another try. My guess is that green noise is like white noise, pink noise. There's a million different types of quote unquote noises that are all pretty similar. Just like shh, but they're all a little bit, they're like different frequencies of the same kind of thing. Sci-fi Borrasca. Never heard of it. Sci-fi Borrasca. What is that? I have no idea. Some honey in there. Dripping forever. There we go. Got them. Cool. And look, I have plenty more where that came from, but those are kind of like the most elite of elite tier. And there's so many. I like if you ever see me walking on the street for whatever reason, you will see me with headphones in. I don't walk around without headphones in. I don't do it. And there is a 99% chance that I'm listening to a podcast. Anytime I'm like not doing something that requires my attention, I'm listening to some kind of podcast. Your dog's a senior and loves the stroller. Sweet. The stroller is so helpful. There's a 24-hour black screen green noise channel on YouTube. That makes sense. That makes sense. A spicy storytelling podcast. Well, you know, Marissa, I did that at one point. I did that briefly. Thank you, Leo, for subscribing. But we can talk about that elsewhere. I think green noise is like similar to white noise, but a different frequency. How do I listen to podcasts? I use them on my Apple Podcast app. That is my main one. Oh, also, I love the Doughboys. They're great. Against a lot of people's advice, I have to have noise canceling when I go for walks. Oh, because of like cars and stuff? Yeah, no, I always do. Always do. Is that so tiny? My son needs white noise, and since he sleeps, I now fall asleep to it. That's cute. I love that. Spotify, yeah. I use Spotify for music, but not for anything else. Leo says, hi, I transitioned when I was 23. Congrats. How have you dealt with family members not accepting you? Oof, it's a tough one, Leo. I am very lucky that my parents in particular and my sibling have been very supportive. My entire mom's side of the family, very supportive. My dad's side of the family, not so much. So it's different because when I talk about family not accepting me, it's not as big of a deal because I have my most important people are good. My dad's side of the family is like not irrelevant, but not particularly like I grew up. We did a lot of family reunions growing up, but there was always some separation between us. So I never really got so close to them. And when I realized I was trans, there was a year before I came out, or over a year before I came out. And in that time, I did a lot of processing, getting ready for the fact that I would never speak to them again. Because I knew they would never accept me, because they're very right-wing. They're still nasty. There's some of them that are like better than others. Some of them are much worse than others. And yeah, so how do I deal with it? I'm lucky that I really don't have to deal with it that much. You know, I just don't talk to those people, and I didn't really talk to them much before then. So, I mean, if you are dealing with people in your life who are like, way more important, like if your parents don't accept you, it's a different ball game. And I'm probably not the best person to give you advice on that because it's not something I've dealt with personally. But I would imagine that, you know, I always say that if that happened to me, if my family didn't accept me, my immediate family, that I would cut loose and move on and, you know, find my own family. But that's easier said than done. So, you know, green is perceived as more natural than white. Interesting. Hello, Kelly. I come from a strict African family who no longer associates with me. It's been 5 years. They're religious. Ugh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I really wish I had better advice to give you. Give yourself grace. And if you're able to find a found family, other queer people, ideally, do you have that? Or do you know people like that? You have a subscribers only one day, and my daughter subscribed to you just so we could watch and comment. Well, hello. Welcome back. Hello. Family is chosen, doesn't have. Yeah, exactly. Family is chosen. Um, it's really hard. I there's so many trans and queer people who like lost their family for nothing, for no reason. It's so silly. It makes no sense. Always remember that the family you were born into is not obligated to be part of your life. It's true. I have strong friendships, just not okay. That makes sense. Well, hey, that's better than a lot of people, but you know, I could say, well, maybe they'll come around, but I know that my dad's side of the family will never come around. No chance. So I hope that whatever it is that happens, that you're able to find some peace about them. Haven't missed the eating part, only the appetizer. We're waiting on our main. And that way you can cut them off. Yeah. Family are the people who show unconditional love. Absolutely. Yeah. It's deeply traumatizing to have family disown you. You can see it when you meet someone, specifically a trans person who doesn't have the support of their family. You can just sense it immediately. It's one of the most traumatic things that can happen is that your parents disown you. Like, so awful, and it just really breaks you in ways that you can live a happy life, but it's always there. I have adopted grandparents that I met on TikTok. They tell me they're proud of me a lot. That's so sweet. And hey, power of the internet, right? Power of the internet. And my grandparents would never do that. Yeah. Create a chosen family. Absolutely. My mom's side of the family disowned me when I came out as bi. Why? That's so like, what a world. So sorry that happened to you. It's just like for nothing. All that pain, all that heartbreak, all that trauma, for absolutely no reason. No reason at all. I also got a lot of nastiness in college for wanting to join this women's soccer team. Oh, I've gotten on my soapbox, talking about yes, let's please include trans women in. I'm not sure how you identify, but yes, let's please include trans women in women's sports. I think it's silly that we don't. I think it all boils down to fear mongering, people people blowing something up, blowing an issue that doesn't really exist into like the biggest issue ever. It's the same thing with bathrooms, where it's like there's really not an issue there. You're making it one. We could get into it. People have different takes. Even the governor of California recently came out against trans people in sports, which was so disappointing. Not to get too much into politics, but anyways. As a mom, I could never. My son loves dressing up in his sister's dresses, painting nails. I love that. Thank you for allowing your son to be your own. In short, Leo, you should have been able to join that team. You're a trans woman. And okay. Yeah, right? Like, I'm going to tell you right now, I wouldn't be allowed on the women's soccer team, even if they were trans inclusive, because I would try out for the women's soccer team and not make it because I'm bad at sports. I can't run that long. I'm not coordinated. I don't have an advantage over any cis woman in any sport. None. I will always say that none of this was a problem until someone told them it was. I agree, Tiny. Anyways, I will be a mom, sister, or auntie to whoever needs one. Thank you, AIM. Yeah, hey, if you take AIM up on it, y'all. AIM's great. I will always allow my children to be who they are. I love you, and you always have a home in me. Sweet, Savannah. Sweet. Yep, it is definitely fear-mongering. They want you to be scared of us. They want you to think... It's the same thing with trans people in the military. Like, if you kick trans people out of the military, it's really... First off, taking aside that it's just really awful, we all know that. It really doesn't make much of a difference, right? Because there's not that many trans people in the military. It's very painful and traumatic for those people, but there's not that many of them. You could almost say that it's not worth anyone's time to even worry about trans people in the military because there's not many. But it's important to the right because in kicking trans people out of the military, or saying there's only men and women, or making rules about bathrooms, or keeping trans people out of sports, even though it affects a very small population, it sends a message that there's a threat against non-trans people, cis people, that there's a threat, and that threat is bigger than you might think. They're trying to take your sports, trying to take your bathrooms. They've infiltrated our military ranks. They're doing all this crazy stuff that you need to be worried about. And we're taking it seriously so much that we're kicking them out. We're trying to reclaim these spaces when in reality they're making up a conflict that doesn't exist. It's all part of a bigger picture, which is like a large-scale campaign to pin the world's problems on a minority. Anyways, let's eat some steak. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. Who causes the fear? Yep, exactly, Savannah. All right. Scared of what? I'm more scared when I use women's bathrooms. Agree, Leo. All right. Here we have our prime rib sandwich. I haven't had Steak and Shake for a long time. Against the girl at bat, and it was 4 times. My daughter's softball team faced a girl at bat that was easily 4 times their size. She ended up. What should we try first? A fry? Oh, that's hot. That was hot. Take a sip of my lemonade. Have I seen the show Pose? I've been recommended it, but I have not seen it. That's good. Okay. I guess we can try it in the au jus. Maybe in the horseradish cream. It's so hot. Steak and Shake fries are skinny. Okay. If I see a Steak and Shake, well, actually, Steak and Shake has weirdly been political lately, so I might not actually. Regardless, there's not a Steak and Shake in San Francisco that I'm aware of. I'd probably have to travel a while because San Francisco doesn't like chain restaurants. Meanwhile,
If you get the lean cuts you want, it looks pretty good.
it looks wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great. Maybe you could just top it off, or I can top it off there. Thank you. One more time? I think I'm great here. Yeah, thank you. Fries with mayo are so. I'm going to use the horseradish cream for the fries. Thank you for being the support and advocate we all need. Love you, Lily. Thank you, Leo. And thank you for dropping in and subscribing and hanging out. Oh no, Liz, are you about to hit me with a chicken butt? I swear, if Surly Temple's chicken butt is spreading and you caught the bug, I don't know what I'm gonna say. Do I have a Freddy's? Not that it's possible. I don't know. Surly Temple does Guess What Chicken Butt. He's been my friend for like 14 years. Okay, wasn't gonna do it. We weren't gonna. Okay, guess what? I don't know. You tell me. You can give me a genre of things to guess. All right, Nugget is very interested in the sandwich, by the way. Also, we got a gift from our friend. Checking for mail. We have another curly girl to the squad. My 3-year-old has curls. Heck yes. Welcome to the team. We need to get her like a little. Maybe we should have like a jersey. Team CG, Team Curly Girl, something like that. Cool. She won't like Freddy's fries. Oh, I don't like shoestring. Aim knows. There has to be at least a little potato in there. Otherwise, it's just a potato chip. Not into the shoestring fries. We also have ketchup here, which I can dip the fries into. That's good. All right, let's try the sandwich. Oh, right, we got a gift. The gift is from our lovely friend and longtime lovely Miss Kimberly. Hello, Kimberly. Kimberly sent $5. Thank you. And said, "Give me a bite, Missy. LOL. Happy Friday. Lunch date," with a heart eye smiling emoji. Thank you, Kimberly. You know I love you, girl. You know I love you. I don't even have to say it because you know it. Kimberly's wonderful. She's a ray of sunshine. And here you go. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Let me be clear. I refuse to say it. Okay? I refuse to say it. If you say it, I can't hear you. I can only see what you text. I'm not going to say it. Okay? Wow. So delicious. Wow. And if you say it, that's on you. If you say it, I'm not going to say it. Those of you who don't get it, I'm so sorry, but really, I'm not going to say it. Just, I should call her. There it is, Aaliyah. There it is. Aaliyah says, I should call her. Yeah. Yeah, y'all got it now. Y'all got it. Come on. Someone in the chat will. They're trying to spell it out. I can't say it. Not only will I not say it, I can't say it. Yeah, there it is, Tiny Mustard. I should call her. I'm gonna take this horseradish spread out. Hello, Kurz. Spreading it with a steak knife. There we go. I promise I'm not trying to be obtuse. Is it pasta? It is a prime rib sandwich. Oh, Mr. Nugget is like begging for some prime rib. Would you like some prime rib, Mr. Nugget? He's like, yes. You like that? Okay, now that is a 10 out of 10 review, as opposed to the asparagus. What was that, like 6 out of 10? This 10 out of 10. Want a little more? He's like, yes. I want this every meal. There it is. You can see he like, yeah. You can see he can't see the meat in front of him. All right, here we go. Dip number 2. Really don't want to spell this. I know, right? All right. Yeah, he's severely mistreated, that dog. Yeah, here we go. Mm. Mm. It's good. He's good. I know, he's starving, right? Like he never gets fed. So terrible. Nope, you did not miss the meal, Kev. We're on the main. Hello, Mallory. How's it going, friend? The jus is quite salty. I need to regulate it a little bit less per bite, I think. All right, here we go. That's so silly. Mm. Mm. Yeah, less the jus is really salty, so I'm gonna just dip less of it. Great. How about you? What am I eating? I am eating a prime rib sandwich. Horseradish cream makes it. Oh, and I can do. Yeah, this will kind of like add a layer, so it's only a little bit of dip. Mm. Thank you, Kimberly. It's a little bit hard. The bread is a little soft with my mouth. The stitches. All right. Stitches are gone, but like chewing is a little bit much. But I'll be okay. It's good. Do I have Schlotzsky's here? That's very good. Thank you very much. No Schlotzsky's here because it's a chain. But then again, like it's not like there aren't chains in San Francisco. There are. There's McDonald's, there's Burger King. I want to say there's like a couple. There's chains out there, but they might have been like grandfathered in before the new rules or something like that. But I'm pretty certain there's no Schlotzsky's, and I don't even know if there's Schlotzsky's on the West Coast. I remember seeing them when I was in elementary school in Georgia, but that's it. How long did it take me to recover from surgery? Well, I had it 6 weeks ago, so I am still recovering, and really, I will continue to recover. Here you go, Nook. Well, the swelling will be fully down in 2 years. Oh, it was really in Columbus, Georgia. Well, my hometown. But I'm like over the worst of it now. Honestly, the long COVID I got in the hospital is bothering me more than my mouth or the swelling or anything. So we only have one Schlotzsky's in your city. Ooh, must be busy. Oh, Columbus, Ohio. Okay, got it. Columbus, Georgia is where I grew up. Mm. Wow. What's Schlotzsky's? Schlotzsky's is like, it's fast food, but it's like deli fast food. Oh, do I have something on my chin? It's like deli, right? It's like sandwiches. I remember it kind of being like Arby's, like fast food sandwiches. I have skin that heals quickly. Thank you, Samantha. It looks so good. It's amazing how well you can look after 6 weeks. Thank you. I'm quite happy with how far I've come in 6 weeks. Yeah. I'm excited to see what I look like in 12 weeks because it's gone by very quickly. The healing process is like way quicker than I thought it would be in some ways. And in some ways it's slower. But I'm very, very happy with like my progress so far. And I'm excited to actually have a follow-up visit relatively soon with my surgeon. So that's exciting. I'm curious to see what they think because, yeah, it'll be cool to see. Haven't had it since I was a kid. What have you not had since you were a kid? Here, you want some more prime rib, Mr. Nugo? Here you go, bud. I'll set this aside for you. Here you go. Enjoy that. Oh yeah. What about Schlotzsky's? I don't think I ever had it. Maybe I did once or twice. I remember my mom took me to Schlotzsky's a couple times. I remember I have a negative memory associated with Schlotzsky's because I think when I was like 6 years old, I didn't like it. Wait, why am I confusing you? No, it's prime rib. It's definitely prime rib. Looking forward to seeing how well you do with your progress. Thank you. That's what I was saying. I haven't had it since I was a kid. Got it. Yeah, same. I'm sure. I think I had a couple bites here and there, but we weren't a Schlotzsky's family. The closest one is in Las Vegas. Okay, so there's no Schlotzsky's in California. It's a smaller chain. It's not a very big chain. The cool thing about California, at least in San Francisco, is that why go Schlotzsky's when there's like a million restaurants that are excellent? You kind of stop like thinking about it's like and no hate against McDonald's or I love Taco Bell, but there's just better versions of it everywhere. Originally from Ohio and I've never heard of it. Yeah, there you go. They use like green and red lettering, at least they did back in the day. All right, I'm learning to take smaller bites. My pre-surgery mouth could take big bites. Post-surgery bite has to be smaller. There you go, Nugget. Nugget's getting treated today. He is loving his life. Absolutely loving his life. Closest one is over 2 hours away. I mean, no offense to Schlotzsky's, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it is worth the trip. Unless you really live in a food desert and that's the closest thing to you. Yeah. I love it when fries come in those holders. They taste better. They do. They're fancy. It's like, ooh. My fries are elevated, literally. So you shouldn't drive. I mean, you can drive to Vegas, 4 hours away. I'm sure you'll find more fun things to do than eat Schlotzsky's, and probably much better food too. Schlotzsky's CEO is like, turns out the Schlotzsky's CEO is like a regular watcher of these streams. I'm sorry. To be frank, I think Dunkin' grilled cheese is so similar that it fills the craving. Fair enough. Fair enough. I don't know if there's Dunkin' in San Francisco. Can someone look that up? I don't know if I've seen one. There might be one at like the airport. Probably is one. I don't know if there is. There's plenty of really good donut shops here that aren't Dunkin'. I don't think so. Lots of Starbucks. Remember the ketchup and mayo days? Oh yeah, totally. I would have asked for it, but I don't know. We already have the horseradish sauce. Not a Dunkin' fan. I don't have many strong opinions about Dunkin' because I haven't been there enough. But the time I've been there, it was fine. I was like just at the airport. Well, there you go. Ice caramel macchiato at Dunkin'. Sounds good. What's the other one that isn't Dunkin'? There's like another donut. What's their like rival? The other big one that isn't Dunkin'. What am I thinking of? Not Tim Hortons, not Starbucks. There's like another big donut chain, right? No, maybe I am thinking of Tim Horton. Caribou Coffee isn't really good Dunkin'. Krispy Kreme, thank you. That's what I'm thinking of. Y'all got it. Krispy Kreme. I like Krispy Kreme. I just like donuts, but Krispy Kreme is good. For some reason, I guess I lived in Atlanta. I don't know what that difference that makes, but I feel like Krispy Kreme is a really big deal in Atlanta. Do we have Tim Hortons? In San Francisco, I don't think so. Tim Hortons is definitely more of a Canada thing, but I want to say that like in the Midwest of the U.S., they're a little bit more popular. Like they exist in the U.S., but not in the same way. Tim Hortons is ubiquitous in Canada. It's kind of a novelty in the U.S. Don't like Starbucks values? Fair enough. Yeah, I tend to agree. I don't like Krispy Kreme either. Daylight. Never had Daylight. You have Tim Hortons in Ohio. There you go. Bay Area doesn't. We have Philly. What's Philly? Donuts? Krispy Kreme was in North Carolina. Gotcha, that's where it started. More in the northern states. Phil's. Oh, Phil's. Yeah, Phil's is great. Phil's is great. But Phil's isn't donuts. I guess Tim Hortons has, what are those called? Timbits? Is that what it's called? They have little mini donuts. Hello, Bee Mama. Have I tried a proper donut in the UK? Maybe if I do, I don't remember. Timbits. See, I got it. So they have donuts, but Phil's doesn't have donuts. If they do, they're not their specialty. Phil's is like coffee. That is their specialty. Tim Hortons is coffee and Timbits, which are like donut holes, I think. East Tennessee doesn't have Tim Hortons. That's not surprising to me. I think basically some Tim Hortons trickle down from Canada and haven't gotten that far. UK donuts don't have holes, and they're filled with they're served hot with sugar. Okay. I mean, sounds good. Like a beignet, kind of. Have a Krispy Kreme 15 minutes for me. Oh, that sounds good. There is a very good donut shop pretty darn close to me. The only problem is that A, it's very expensive, and B, I think there's only like 2 flavors a day because it's one person running it. And also they're only cake donuts. If I really was going to go for like classic donuts, I'd go to a grocery store because they have good grocery store donuts near me. They have pizza. What has pizza? Tim Hortons has pizza? What kind of sandwich? This is a prime rib sandwich. A little hard to chew, but very good. And only hard to chew because my mouth is still recovering. Good otherwise. I would have liked more horseradish cream. Old-fashioned donut, totally. Yeah, I like yeast donuts more than cake donuts, but there's a time and place for cake donuts. And the cake donuts near me are the best cake donuts I've ever had. Ken's has pizza now? Mm. Have I tried crumble cookies? Yes. And if you scroll back through my timeline to last December, there's a sub-only video where I talk about it. But I was dating April at the time, so it's kind of steeped in that. But yes, I have. I had it recently. It was solid. Nothing special in my mind. A couple things that were pretty good, a couple things that were less good. Oh. How long will it take for my mouth to heal up? I don't know. Probably somewhere in the order of months. A blueberry cake donut? Sure. I mean, I think there's a time and place for cake donuts. I would usually prefer a yeast donut, but if it's a good cake donut, who am I to say no? Kimmy, is my comment being filtered? Kimmy, the filter works in mysterious ways. I have not seen your comment. Maybe try saying it in a different way. I wouldn't ignore you, I promise. You used to work at Crumble. Ooh, yeah, that doesn't sound fun. That doesn't sound fun, Tiny. Insomnia is better than Crumble. I've heard, and I've had good cookies from Insomnia. There's an Insomnia cookies in San Francisco. You want Krispy Kreme? Yeah, I've always wanted to go to Canada Turtle Trip, but I've never had like a real reason to go other than just because I haven't been there. I have a valid passport. I got my passport to say F for female right before all the rules went down. So I have F on my passport for the next 10 years. I have been to Mexico. Yes. Hello, L. Tried Dynamite Donuts. I haven't. Where is that? There's also a donut shop that just opened up in San Francisco. It's run by a Michelin star chef. And last time I checked, there was like line out the doors all the time. Insomnia s'mores. I have to try that. That's good. Hello. Oh, yeah, totally. The only good bakery in the UK is called Greg's. I've been to Greg's. But that's like a chain bakery, right? You go Nugget really wants the prime rib. They have like the sausage rolls, yeah? Voodoo Donuts are pretty good. I've had Voodoo Donuts, not in Portland, but elsewhere, I think. Yeah. I think I had one in like Seattle. Yeah, it was pretty good. Love a Greg's. What's our equivalent to Greg's? Kind of like a Panera. Hello, Theo. We have a Voodoo in Denver. Okay. Wouldn't call Greg's good. Do I prefer savory or sweet desserts? You mean savory desserts or sweet desserts, or like savory things versus sweet desserts? Either way, I need a balance of both. I lean towards sweet, but the sauce I'm dipping it in is an au jus. So it's like a kind of like a broth type situation that's meant to dip your sandwich in. Fired from Panera. Why'd you get fired from Panera? What'd you do? Did you expose them for putting all their soup in big plastic bags? St. Honoré Donuts. Okay. Dynamo. Okay, I'll look it up, Enzo. I've not heard of it. Have I spent a lot of time in the UK? Yeah. Well, let's see. I studied abroad in Scotland, in Glasgow for a semester. So that's probably the most time I spent in the UK was in Glasgow. I've been to London. I've not really been to London as an adult. At least like on my own or not with family. I've been to Bath, I've been to the Cotswolds. I've been to I've been to Manchester. I've been to like Northern England, which I did a little bit of traveling around Scotland. I've seen a good amount of the UK. Thank you, Sabrina. I showed up 2 hours later and they said, don't come back. Oh, well, fair enough. 2 hours is a bit of time, but hey, you're better off. I used to go to Panera a lot. There isn't one in San Francisco, though. Panera is consistent. And for those of you who don't know, Panera is a place that you like order up front and you get a little buzzer and you sit in like a booth somewhere and it's soups, like broccoli cheddar soup in a bread bowl is a signature thing. Turkey sandwiches, like bagels, that kind of stuff. And they also have like a bakery that, in my opinion, is not very good, where you can get cookies and muffins and stuff. Do I rate Crumble? Like in general? Like, have I had it? Yes. What do I rate it out of 10? 5. Okay. French onion soup, sure. It's like a post office here in out of breath carrying all my husband's car parts. Oh my. Moving around. Carry those car parts, Liz. Bread bowls are your fave. I do like a bread bowl. One of the more touristy things to get in San Francisco is a bread bowl with clam chowder in it. And even though no one who's actually from San Francisco eats that ever, it's good. And if you're in San Francisco, it's a fun thing to eat. I have crumble cookies in my freezer. They're so big. That's one thing I have a problem with, Rachel, with crumble is like, I gotta see you. I guess you can order smaller, but I got a 6-pack when I was there. And I don't know, I want to eat them fresh. So I was like trying, and you get so much sugar in such a short period of time. Oh boy. I guess I could have just gotten 1 or 2, but I wanted to sample all of them. They're so sweet. It was fine. Crumble was fine. And telling me you can get smaller cookies. Yeah. I don't know. I don't frequent cookie chains too often. My normal indulgence, like if I want a sweet treat, and mini ones I know they do, and I guess I'm like saying like I wish I had something smaller, and I could have gotten something smaller. My normal indulgence is I have a Ninja Creamy machine, which is like an ice cream maker, so you can kind of make your own little pints of ice cream. And I make chocolate. I have a bunch of chocolate in my freezer right now, like a couple pints of chocolate, and it's like it doesn't make you feel like trash because you can make it a little bit healthier, but still delicious. Yeah. The parts he's ordering are not light. They're 60 pounds each. That's like a human being. It's like a child. Are the insomnia cookies? Oh, they don't give you the reason they're called insomnia cookies, Crystal, is because they're open late. So it's like, I want to say they're open from like 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. or something like that, where the whole point is you order them after a night out or something like that. Yeah. Would love to know your Ninja Creamy chocolate recipe. Okay. I can tell you right now. I have it mostly memorized. A scoop of protein powder. I know, I'm starting off strong. I use chocolate protein powder. Okay, have some more prime rib. There you go. Chocolate, 1 tablespoon of chocolate pudding mix. A little bit of like caramel. Like you can buy it like ice cream topping. You can get it sugar-free too if you want. A little bit of salt. And then a bunch of Fairlife chocolate milk. And sometimes I'll throw some brownies in there. I have these like little like individual sized brownies you can throw in there. It gives it a little bit more of a texture. And then I use an immersion blender, blend it all up. That makes 4 pints. Well, that's 1 pint. I'm trying to like do the math of the recipe in my head, but I do 4 at a time. Blend them up, put them in the pint glasses. Not pint glass. I guess they're pints. They're like these like freezable pint containers, and then you freeze them for a day. Then you blend them up in the creamy machine, and they're wonderful. Avocado chocolate ice cream does sound good. There was an avocado chocolate ganache at the vegan restaurant we were at last week. It was okay. I think it could be better. Would you ever put on faux eyelashes? I have. They're just uncomfortable. Although I did get faux eyelashes. I ordered some the other day that are like, there's like 2 ends and they're magnets and you just like snap them on. So maybe I'll try it. I'll try those for sure. Hello, movie lover. Sounds great. We'll try that. None of mine have been that good yet. Okay. Yeah, it takes practice. I've been doing the creamy thing for like 6 months maybe. It's a good machine. Cluster lashes. What are cluster lashes? Never heard of cluster lashes. All right, Nugget, I'll look for little bits here, but I'm pretty sure we're out of prime rib. I'm sorry. You got a good amount, though. Wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you say you got a good amount? Oh, here's a little extra. Here's a little bit more. I think that's the last piece. Here. There you go. Add a little horseradish on it. I apologize. You okay? Okay, he's fine. Is Cluster Lashes a brand? Is the Ninja Creamy hard to clean? No. You just got to remember to like wipe the little thing on the machine at the end. It could be a little bit. I had to learn how to clean the lid because you have to like make sure it does have a lot of little corners that stuff can be stuck in. But once you like get the hang of it, you're good. What sort of music am I into? Ooh, down-tempo electronic. Not necessarily lo-fi, but Polo and Pan I love. Just like chill, vibey music. Individual lashes are easier than strips. So you adhere every single lash? That must take a long time. Is that what lash extensions are? Thank you, Asher's House, for subscribing. Opa. Welcome. We're only 80 away from 900 subscribers, which is how we get to a dumpling stream. Got your workout for the day? Nice. Now you can rest. I feel like you'd be a Sabrina Carpenter girl. No, not really. I got nothing against Sabrina Carpenter. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I think I've heard her more popular songs. Thank you. But I have nothing. I'm not. Pop is. I don't listen to much pop music. I feel like pop music. I got nothing against it. It just doesn't really speak to me these days. It goes under the natural eyelashes instead of above. Okay. Thank you. Individual, but don't those take a long time? Thank you, Anna Robinson, for subscribing. Opa, we're now 79 away from a dumpling stream. Put a little more honey in there. Can't do the strips. Yeah, I don't know. I just, whatever iteration they come in, or ones that I've tried so far, they tend to be not really my thing. First time being here. Thank you, Anna. Welcome. Glad you're here. This was your first stream and you decided to subscribe. Very cool. I got FFS. I did, Asher, yes. Lash extensions are the devil. Yeah. What's the dumpling stream? So the dumpling stream is what we're going to do is go to a restaurant, a dim sum restaurant, which is like Chinese. It is Chinese food, but kind of like the menu's slightly different. They more focus on things like dumplings and steamed buns and like sesame balls. Sometimes dim sum restaurants have these little carts that they push around, and you can take plates that they charge you by the plate. Sometimes you just order on a menu, but it's good. So we'll get a bunch of dumplings. So that will be a subscriber only stream once we hit 900. You get used to it. Okay, interesting. Yeah, that makes sense. I personally have sensitive eyes, so anything bothers me, including the clusters. Good to know. Clusters aren't adhere well. They hit you in the eye. Ooh. Thank you, Asher. It is delicious, Chantal. It is. Love dim sum. I imagine you spoke for fabulous restaurants in San Francisco. Oh, yeah. There's a couple places I was thinking about streaming from. I'm not sure which one we'll end up at. I need to do a little bit more research into a couple places before I make my decision. But, as we get closer to 900, make the decision. Sorry. That should have said you're spoiled for fashion. I am spoiled. You're right. Favorite place I've been to countrywide? Oh, that's a tough one, and I don't even know. But I will say that recently, a restaurant that really speaks to me is a place called Modi. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. It's a Mexican-Italian fusion restaurant, and it is fantastic. We'll go there again soon. Want to say hi to Renee? He's like, what's up? Can I have more steak, please? Your kid wants to give Nugget a kiss. Nugget, are you in the mood to receive a kiss? He says, yes, please. Yeah, Italian and Mexican fusion. So it's like the dishes are not one or the other, they're both. They had a tiramisu churros, birria lasagna, and so on and so forth. They're so lovely there. Yeah, it is a thing, Megan, at Modi. And they're about to open an Italian-Japanese fusion restaurant next month. And you better believe we're streaming there. Ugh, the lasagna was so good. It was so good. Well, that's not for you, Nugget. This is a hot tea. It is sub only, but I was thinking about opening the floodgates for a second. Do I like to cook? Yeah, I like to cook, and I'm not bad at it. I tend to be a lazy cook, so when I'm making food for myself, I usually don't try too hard. Um, but yeah, I like it. I've gone through parts of my life where I've been more interested in like pushing the boundaries of cooking, but when you go to restaurants as often as I do, and I'm lucky to. Ooh, thank you, Baked Burrito. Happy Friday to you. That was cool. Happy Friday, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. Throw some gas tank emojis up for our friend Baked Burrito. Do you do sub only chat streams or allow everyone to chat? Usually sub only, but sometimes we'll open up the floodgates. Savannah says the floodgates scare me, so warn us. Yeah, we can open them up. Do I like Dolly Parton? Sure. Yeah, I'm not, you know, listening to Dolly Parton very often, but I respect her as a human for what she speaks, what and who she speaks up for. And I, like any human being, have heard the song Jolene about 1,000,000 times, and I enjoy it. I don't know what other songs by her I know, but I know that one. Let's open up the floodgates. Why not? Let's say what's going on. It's Friday. I remember when it used to always be open chat, and it was terrifying. I know. Do I like Madonna? I know less about Madonna. But yeah, sure. Hi, everybody. Yeah. Oh my God, Lily, I've been watching you for a while. I realized I wasn't subscribed. Well, we're all good, Maddie. Hello. Hello, Frog. Hi, everyone. Yes, you're free. Is it painful to have surgery? Yes. Hello, Maria. What dog is this? This is he's a multi-mix of some kind. I will always love you. Good point. Yeah, that is her. Hello, Judy. Did I have lunch already? Yes. Hello, Kimberly Jameson. 9 to 5, right? Forgot about that one. How long ago did I come out as trans? 2022, January. Laser says, I started as a hater, watched lots of streams, and realized how great you are. Thank you, Laser. That's very sweet. I really appreciate you saying that, because I wish more people would do that, because nasty stuff gets thrown around on the internet, clips without context. There's like a group mentality, I think, that we don't like Lily Tino. Wow, what a terrible grifter, etc. Thanks for saying that. Sure. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Service said, do you have a taste for chocolate today? And I said, yeah. Thank you, Miss Illinois. Whoa. Oh, heck yes. Special. This is exciting. This looks lovely. Thank you very much. It all looks really good. I'm sure next time I'll come, I'll get something else. Thank you.
Put a new tea bag here, so you
It's too sweet. Thank you. And I'll have the check as well whenever you're ready. Thanks. All right. I might have missed some comments here. Hey, Lily and Nugget, lots of love to you both. Thank you, Clyde. This is dessert. It's a chocolate pot de creme. Hello, Julie. Not going to lie, I did the same, but now I enjoy you. Thank you, Dolly. It's very sweet of you. Thank you for saying so. Lily, keep parting your hair. It looked good. Okay. I'm definitely interested. Yeah, this has caffeine. I know. But especially cacao nibs. I get it. When I say I'm caffeine free, I eat chocolate. So sure, there's caffeine. I don't intentionally look for caffeine fixes anymore. And I don't really feel like caffeine affects my life in any negative way because of that effort. So it's okay. What about alcohol when it's cooked out? I used to have more of a problem with that because there would still be like, a touch of it. These days, it's fine. It doesn't make a difference in how I feel. Alcohol was never my main thing. My main thing that I abused, so I'm okay with that now. Thank you, Indigo. Why does my shirt say alpha male when you want to be female? Well, I am female. I am a woman, but it's called irony. It's what we in the business call a silly joke. This is off the menu, y'all. That's a chocolate pot de creme. That's really good. That's really good. Mm. Mm. Oh, yeah. What's on top of it? A little thicker than a whipped cream. Some sort of dollop of something. I'm not questioning it. It's fantastic. Mm. Mm. Favorite flavor of ice cream? Rice Krispie Treat ice cream at Salt and Straw, which I really need to get soon. Oh, hi, Uber lady. We had this, the chocolate pot de creme, a prime rib sandwich, and asparagus salad. That's good. Imagine you have a lot of friends in San Francisco. I have a good amount of friends, yeah. I love your shirt. Where do I get it? Honestly, if you just Google alpha male shirt, you'll find it. Hello, Karina. Yeah, as Brooke said, I'm putting my mods to work right now. Hello from the UK. How's it going? Yes, the floodgates are open. Do I recommend Raising Cane's? I've never been. Mm. 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 Any plans for the weekend? A few. I'm seeing a friend at one point. I might go see a movie. Raising Cane's is good. I've heard it's good. I've just never had it. I might do some other things as well, but time-wise, I will mostly be relaxing and resting. My zodiac sign is Aquarius. Yeah, don't worry about it, Rachel. Backwoods, day 82. Congratulations. That's awesome. I mean, sobriety? Am I mixing up? Right? Day 82? Are there any good Italian restaurants in San Francisco? Yes, plenty. Mm. 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 Am I dating anyone? No. I date women, Tammy, and I do not have a girlfriend. I used to. I've had plenty of girlfriends, but currently single. Where are those earrings from? I don't know. I do not know. Thank you, Shayla. We got, I think, a couple of gifts. I think I might have missed. No, I think just one. Okay. This is from someone whose name starts with a K. Let me know if you want me to say your name. But K sent $10. Thank you, K. And said, "Happy weekend, Lily. Love ya." And K did the full spectrum of the rainbow. It was Kaylee. There it is. Thank you for saying so. It was Kaylee. Kaylee sent $10 and sent a pink, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, dark blue, purple. Full ring. Appreciate it. Thank you for putting the gas in the tank to keep the stream going. It doesn't happen without y'all's generosity. It's like PBS. It's like putting gas in a tank. I love doing it, and I'm going to keep doing it as long as y'all allow me to. So, thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Wow. This was pretty incredible. Incredible. Thank you, Anna. Yeah, it kind of blows my mind when people don't interact with their chat, with their audience, because I don't know why else you would want to stream. Have I gotten my colors done? Like what season I am? It's something I've definitely contemplated. I don't know what it is. Love you too, Kimberly. It's expensive though, so but I'd like to do it. Where'd I get my shirt? You just Google alpha male shirt, you'll find it. Have I found anything to complain to the waiter about yet? I haven't. So we should probably like make something up and make a big deal out of it. What do you think? This dessert came pre-eaten. How dare you serve me a dessert that's already been eaten? Server. How's that? When did I realize I was trans? In 2020. Late 2020. I know, I gotta find something to complain about. It's just been such a lovely meal. I got nothing. Thank you, Backwoods. I've got nothing to complain about. Oh, here. How about how dare you? Wait. How dare you be? I got nothing. Sorry. Always complaining. That's me. What else you got to complain about, Mr. Nugget? Oh, all right. So Nugget and I are going to go on one of our famous complain sessions. Thank you so much, Josephine. You're the best. Okay, let me give him my card because I don't want to take too much more of your time. You're awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, y'all, get ready. Complain time with Lily and Nugget. All right, Nugget, what you got to complain about? Oh, wow, brutal. Nugget's complaint is that it's really gorgeous out today, and he likes it when it's nasty out. All right, my complaint. I'm so ticked off that I have all these lovely and wonderful people that support me in my life. Ugh, it's the worst. Thank you so much.
Anything else?
No, it's been great. That was wonderful. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm really ticked off that I have a full belly and a roof over my head. Oh, it makes me so mad. Going into work, so I can't watch, but I popped in to say hi. Hi, Izzy. How are you doing? All right. Thank you, Mish. Shayla says hi. Oh, here's a complaint. We're always complaining. Nugget's complaint is that he only got 7 or 8 bites of prime rib today, and he wanted 10. Tough luck. Tough luck. Oh, I'm sure there'll be clips of it. I'm sure there'll be clips. In fact, if anyone finds a really good edit of it that makes me look awful, please send it my way. Of this particular, don't send me anything else. Don't send me anything else. I don't want to see it. But of this, I'm interested in. How old is Nugget? Nugget's 13. Oh, this is sweet. They're very nice here. They comped the dessert and the tea, which is sweet. They didn't have to do that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and make it sub only for the end of the stream. If you want to be a part of the Bill guessing game, it's a really great prize for the winner. You got it. You can subscribe right. Excuse me. You can subscribe right now and still participate. So the things they did charge us for. Bye, Izzy. Love you too. See ya. The things they did charge us for were the lemonade, the asparagus salad, and the French dip, which is very generous to them. The bill ends up being blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to tip, let's see. Go ahead and guess. Make sure you include the tip guess on there, dollars and cents, and only guess one time, okay? Only guess once, please, because if I see you guessing twice, we'll disqualify your vote. It's happened a lot recently, maybe because I haven't been as good at reminding you. But yeah, one guess per person. And the winner gets a really, really cool prize. It's like, y'all don't even know how cool this prize is. It's normally I give prizes that are like pretty cool, but today's extra cool. Anna, you can just combine those together. So I'll say 85. You don't need to separate them. All right. Y'all are very much in the ballpark. Thank you, Chantel. There's some people, like a lot of these are very close. All right, I see someone at least who is super close, like well within $1. Wow, there are a couple people who are like so close. Like enough that I have to do math in my head. Remember, only guess once, okay? Only guess once. Can't spend all day reading these. Tiny, you did win, didn't you? Okay. Okay. All right, I think I know who it is. And you can correct me. Hello, Justice. You can correct me if there's someone who is closer. But pre-tip, it was $57.58. I tipped $25, bringing it to $82.58, which means Aaliyah was 8 cents under, which is pretty dang close. Usually it's you guessed 82.49. Yeah, you were 9 cents under. I saw yours, Dollface, and I was like, I had to do the quick math. I was like, no, they're further. 8 cents away. Well done. So the most important part of the stream starts now. I'm going to bring in my guest panelist Nugget to help us seal off this Friday. Nugget. Normally, I would give nothing and everything. Normally. But today, I'm going to allow you to choose. Okay? Nugget is going to choose the prize for Aaliyah. What's it going to be? Really? You're not going to think of something new? He said nothing. I mean, way to be creative, Nugget. It's always nothing. Wait, what? You want to also give Aaliyah everything? Wow. It's generous. Nugget says he got prime rib, so he's feeling generous. Who knew? There you go. Leah says love ya. Nugget's like, give me more prime rib. That's the price. Exactly. Wow. Kathy's taking advantage of the fact that anytime an Owen Wilson emoji comes up, I will say wow. He is so cute. The fact that you can do math like that is impressive. Thank you, Crystal. I used to teach middle school math briefly. Not that that is much of a flex, but I got my quick maths relatively good. Nugget has turned over a new leaf. No longer a complainer. Hear that? Oh no, Nugget has another complaint. Oh no, what is it this time? Okay. Nugget thinks that all queer people, wow, deserve a loving and happy life? I don't know if that's a complaint, buddy. I think that's just like a nice thing to say. We can call it a complaint, though. Yes. Really, yeah, it is. Any kind of teaching is awesome. Agreed. Nugget for president. That's what I'm saying. Nugget thinks there should have been more prime rib. That is a true complaint. I'm sure of it. People think it's me that complains, but it's really Nugget that complains. It's true. He's the real complainer. He's complaining that his ears are always inside out. His ears are inside out half the time. They just come out. They come out. They go back. Come out. Go back. You good boy, Nugget? You sweet Nuggle? Oh. Happy Friday, buddy. Your nose is a little wet. You're excited, aren't you? Do you want a little bit more water before we go? Nugget is the speaker of the house. What breed is Nugget? Well, he was a stray, so we're not entirely sure, but just from looking at him, it looks like he is predominantly Maltese. Beyond that, Shih Tzu maybe? I don't know. Some other small breed, because he has black ears, and Maltese don't have black ears. He is very well behaved. Time to snuggle the nuggle. All right, he's going to cough a little bit. He always does when he drinks water not at home. You got it, buddy? You good? You're good. Okay, cough it out. Here we go. Stroll Nation. It's the Stroll Nation days. I tend not to be on the move too much on my streams these days because it is just kind of hard to stream and walk at the same time. You don't realize it because not everyone is, but a lot of people walk a lot. A lot of people talk a lot. But walking and constantly talking actually kind of takes it out of you. It's not bottled water. Yeah, he only drinks Evian at home. He'll settle for Fiji on an off day. And normally it's just Evian. I couldn't tell you why. Maybe he wasn't. Maybe he was a stray, but maybe he had like his own little studio apartment in a fancier part of San Francisco. Yeah, it wasn't sparkling water. Oh. Alrighty. Well, it's been lovely. I'm glad I streamed today. Honestly, I'm very glad. I was kind of on the fence, but I'm really glad I did. And it has to be out of glass. Oh, yeah. No microplastics for Nugget. Nugget want a slice of lemon. Oh, and maybe like some cucumbers that have been sitting there for a while. Your cats will only drink cold bottled water. Wow. You too, Kathy. Have a good night. Yeah, so I will see y'all on Monday. Thanks for tuning in. I think I got all the gifts. Triple check. Sometimes I'm looking away from the screen. I think we're good. I think I got everyone. Thank you to everyone who gifted today. Thank you to everyone who subscribed today. Slowly but surely, YouTube ends. Thanks, everyone. Has to be served with pets. Yes. You too. Have a good weekend, Mish. Of course, Samantha. Thank you, Maddie, Poppy, Dollface. Yeah, cool. All right. Oh, also shout out to my mods who went, especially when, I mean, all the time they're on guard, but especially when the floodgates were open a little bit today on their game. Yeah, I'll have a full weekend to tell you about on Monday. But until then, stay lovely.